feel like I've been waiting for a man. It's embarrassing. Baby, and also it's like it's in your face, coming, 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 coming. And I realized I wasn't just waiting for my husband. I was actually waiting for permission to live my life. And that hit me so heavy because I think we've lied to women. Yes, we've lied to women, and not intentionally, but we've lied to them because growing up, we are told to look forward to the wedding, and the wedding is good, right? But we are told to kind of look at it kind of like the finish line for women, get married, have kids, be a wife, and all those things. And marriage is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, marriage is beautiful. But I think a lot of us have to actually admit the fact that most women, at least in the culture that I come from, because I come from East Africa, are not taught how to do life outside society's expectations of marriage and all those things that come with marriage. I feel like we should be told how to prepare a life that we actually enjoy living outside the institution of marriage. Because yes, when it happens, great, beautiful. When it doesn't, so what? You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be one of those people that will get to the end of my road and I'm like, wow, I spent 40 years of my life waiting. And this is something that I'm guilty of, guys. I'm not here trying to tell you guys like, oh, don't romanticize it, stop waiting, because I'm not waiting. Guys, I've been waiting to live my life because I was waiting for my husband. I was looking forward to the matching pajama sets, family vacations, all the good stuff. And I'm still praying about it. I'm still believing God for it, but I had to like snap out of it and realize, okay, I'm not going to hit pause on my life because I'm waiting. Full transparency, I don't want a relationship to save my life. I feel like I've been waiting for a man since I was like 27. And guys, I'm actually so embarrassed to say this. I'm sorry, but I was waiting, and it's weird because I wouldn't openly come out and say, oh, I'm waiting. But in my mind, I would have all these things. Oh, I'll travel here. I want to go to the Maldives, but I'll probably go there with my husband. I want to eat at this restaurant, but maybe when I start dating, I'll probably go with my boyfriend. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, am I actually going to reduce my life to this? Like the expectation of like, I need to be wifed up or chosen in order for me to attach worth to my life, to enjoy the things, the finer things in life, or to enjoy good things, or to experience life the way I would love it to. I honestly want my husband to find me as a complete, full person. Like, I don't want to cling on to him because I'm hoping that he will complete certain parts of me. Like, he will help me step into becoming me. Of course, when we get married, a lot of us are hoping that our partners will complement our lives, right? Or make us better in one way or the other, right? But I feel like if that's what we're doing and we're just focusing on waiting for that to happen, it kind of like puts a lot of burden or expectation or pressure on the other person. Because what if they don't live up to those expectations? Then what? Then what? And it's crazy, right? Let me be honest. I do crave companionship sometimes. I do come home from work and I'm like, damn, I wish I had someone here that I could offload the day with. I do have moments that I'm like, oh, I wish I had someone that I could talk to about something, that I could do something with, The holidays are specifically tough for me, and I don't know why for some reason. When I see those matching family sets, like between couples, it makes me feel like, oh my gosh, I wish I had that. It's just clothes, right? But I don't know why I attach so much to it. And the truth is, I do crave that companionship. And if I do end up getting it in the end, that's great. I'll be happy. But if I don't, at the back of my mind, I have it that if I don't, then what next? And so that's what has moved me to get to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm not going to put my life on hold. It took me so long to even decorate my apartment. You guys, I've lived at this unit for like 3 coming to 4 years. And it took me so long to settle in and actually decide to decorate my apartment, because I was like, oh, what if the person that I do end up dating has a different style? Like, come on, how would I even let myself get to that point where I'm like making plans about my living space because I'm waiting for someone that's not even here? It's embarrassing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the women's club, guys. I'm so sorry. This will not happen again. In fact, it's not happening again. It's never happening. As you can see, I'm settled in. I have my stuff that I like and all that. And so, yeah, I'm not waiting anymore. And you shouldn't either. You should go out and experience life. You should go out and build businesses and work and travel and eat things and take risks and fail and do everything that you want to do, right? Do everything. And experience life, take it by the horns, such that when you finally meet your person, whether, now or later, you have stories to tell, you have experiences to share, you have lived, like you are full and happy. And sometimes, guys, it's actually better to experience those things alone, because when you're with people, I don't feel like, okay, for me personally, I don't feel like sometimes I get to truly be when I'm in like large groups of people, Granted, at this point in my life, I usually vacation with my family, like parents, sisters, and things like that. And so there's versions of me that I have to alter to make my to make my family members comfortable. And I feel like when you don't have that restriction, or not restriction, but like, you know what I mean? Because no one sits me down and tells me you must act this way. It's just like, just to make everyone comfortable. Like, for instance, my parents are not really into like loud music, or they don't like to like go out late in the night. And so like activities that we would do in the night, like karaoke or things like that, I would not want to ask the group to do them because I know my parents would not be comfortable, things like that. So like, if you get to experience life on your own, you don't have that expectation, that limitation or little thing to be like, oh, I have to be considerate of this person's thoughts and what they want, and stuff like that. You just get to do you. And how cool is it that you get to do you? I think it's pretty cool, don't you? I don't want a relationship to save my life. I want to build a life that I enjoy now. I've started buying myself flowers. I've started celebrating my own wins instead of waiting for people. I've started doing things that I enjoy. Why? Because I deserve joy now. I don't deserve to stay in waiting, because a lot of us, we treat this single season as a waiting room for the finish line. I mean, I guess I attribute most of that to social media, because social media has made it very dangerous, guys, on this. Social media has made it dangerous for these singles, okay? For us, the singles, because you're constantly bombarded by people's proposals, people's marriages, baby. And also it's like, it's in your face, coming. And it makes you feel behind. And sometimes I have to stop myself and be like, no, someone else's milestone should not be evidence that I'm behind. It should actually be evidence that I am on my own path, on my own journey. It should be a reminder for me that yes, this person has reached this milestone, but I'm on a different path, and maybe I'll get there, maybe I'll not, or maybe it's just not in my journey, right? But it's hard mentally to deal with all the pressure on social media. It's hard. It's hard. I'm not even going to sit here and tell you guys it's not hard. It's very, very, very hard. And full transparency, guys. So I'm in my 30s. I'm in my mid-30s. And I'm not going to lie. There came a point sometimes when I would actually be triggered by like a baby announcement. You know what I mean? Because I really, 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 really want to have kids. And I always thought I would have my first baby at 26. Why? Because my mom had me at 26. Okay. And I don't know why, for some reason, I was so fixated on that age. And when I hit 30, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so late. And I'm like, based on whose timeline? Who's keeping score of this stuff, But I would get triggered by a baby announcement. I'd feel uncomfortable, not jealous, but I would feel it would bring some kind of emotion that would make me feel sad the more time went. And then I had to stop myself, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to put that added layer of stress on myself because someone else has reached a milestone or hit something that I really, really want. And falling back and resting in the fact that I'm on a different timeline has really, really helped give me peace of mind, because now I'm like, okay, I'm happy for them. Congratulations. That's great. But I'm on a different path. Or maybe my route is different. Like, I'm probably going to take a detour and finally arrive there, whereas they went straight. And that's okay. I'll have more stories to tell. I'll have more, stuff to share at the end of the road. So yeah, that's something that I had to kind of share. This is me being vulnerable, guys. I'm telling you my inner thoughts, my inner monologue. And I say all this to say that marriage is beautiful. I still believe in marriage. I still believe in love. I still believe in the happily ever after, whatever that looks like, for each and every one of you. I believe in all that stuff. What I'm saying is I refuse to wait. I refuse to stop and put my life on hold simply because there's a season that I haven't yet entered. You know what I mean? Because the worst thing that we could ever do is at the end of our journey to regret time that you cannot get back, things that you cannot get back and redo. So yes, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait, and I encourage you guys not to wait as well. You do not have to be stuck in the waiting room. You can go out, you can live life, and you can enjoy this season. You can actually enjoy this season. And I'm going to sound cliche, but singleness is not a punishment. It's actually a gift. And one day you'll understand it. When that season passes, you'll understand that, wow, I wish I had actually looked at it as a gift. That's if you're not enjoying your singleness right now. And if you are, good job. Good job. All right, guys, that's it for the chit chat today. Bye bye.